Jackets lose 3-2 to the New York Rangers and Artemis Panarin's return to Columbus. I've been busy with the holidays and family stuff, so before this video I've done Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, the New York Islanders, Coyotes, and now I'm doing the Rangers, doing them all in one day. Should be all going up in one day at least. Please, can the Jackets accept the rebuild? I don't think Torts has accepted the rebuild yet. Yarman needs to go, hey, listen Torts, we're rebuilding. Or retooling, or whatever you want to call it, one down year. This game also was really just Georgiev versus the Jackets. There were no other Rangers. 3 of them got goals, but it was Georgiev. The Jackets just unloaded on him. Borkstrand could have had 5 goals in this game. Borkstrand had 10 shots. Jones had 7 shots. Anderson had 7 shots. Those 3 players for the Columbus Blue Jackets had 6 more shots than the entire New York Rangers. Clearly it wasn't the goalie. He just stood on his head. I don't know how many times the Jackets could have scored. If Benstrom lowers his shot a little bit on that one attempt where he hits the crossbar by 1/4 of a centimeter, literally this to this, it's in the net. He hit the bottom of the crossbar and it kept out. Just the craziest, flukiest things are preventing the Jackets from winning games. And at this point, I'm not even mad anymore. Starting off first period, Jackets come out some pressure. They're attacking the Rangers. Rangers really don't have much of a response. A few times they're doing it in the offensive zone. Jackets quickly break that up and back up the ice they go. A little over halfway through the period, it was one of the few opportunities the Rangers were set up in the offensive zone. And the puck, which is to the point, Brady Shea takes a shot, his stick breaks, and Axon jumps on it. Axon takes off of the ice, and as he gets to the blue line, he gives it to Foligno. Foligno's enters the zone, and he heads towards the wall. And now he has a couple of Rangers defenders on him, so he curls a little bit and just throws it back to the center of the ice to Atkinson. Brady Shea goes to Atkinson, doesn't have a stick at this point, and Axon knows he has to get this shot off right away, and he shoots it. Georgiev is moving, it beats him 5-hole, and Cam Atkinson scores 5-on-5. Finally! Cam's 5th goal of the year. That's great. Keep applying pressure. The Jacks keep attacking the Rangers, keeping some shots on net. Coming near the end of the period, Jackets lose coverage. Pucks works his way behind the net. Zibanejad gets it. He just throws it out front. Kukin's half a second late to get into Brandon Lemieux, and by that point it's too late. He's already taken the shot. It hits Corpy square in the chest. It hits him in the chest, drops down. I think it hits his legs or his pads or something, rolls under him into the back of the net, and stop me if you've heard this before, Jackets give up a goal in the final minute of a period. That is the 11th goal this year the Jackets have given up in the final minute of a period. 1 of them has been an empty net goal. It means 10 times there's been a goalie in the net when they gave up a goal in the final minute of a period. That's 10 too many. I don't know why the Jackets just throw their brains away. I don't know if they're excited to get to the locker room. They're not usually in a situation where they have a lead at the final minute of the period, and so they start to go, oh yeah, we're going to have a lead going to the locker room. Boop, no you don't. Play the full 20. How hard is this? You played 20 minutes of hockey pretty much your entire life. Play the full 20 minutes. And if we want to look at the final 2 minutes of a period, that is 15 goals the Jackets have given up in the final 2 minutes of a period. 2 of those have been empty net. Why? How hard is it to play the full 20 minutes? Take this game an example. Kukin is on his guy, or Jones covers Zibanejad a little bit better, or the weird bounce doesn't happen on Corpy. In one of those situations, this goal does not go in, and we head to the intermission with the Jackets up 1-0. Go throughout the game, everything else happens. This game goes to overtime. The Jackets pick up a point. If that happens in all of these little situations where they give up the goal in the final minutes of periods, they could win some games. They could be in the hunt for a playoff picture. But because they're blowing coverage, they're in the hunt for the lottery. But the Jackets head to intermission tied at 1. Come up for the second period. The Rangers get a power play. The Jackets do a good job. Panarin got a couple of chances on it, and Carpenter's like, no. You're not doing that. I know we're going to be standing. Second unit gets out there for the Rangers. They're moving the puck around. They get the puck to the point to Fox. Fox slides over to Trouba. He catches it, settles it down, launches it towards the net, It beats Corpy, and the Rangers lead 2-1. Coming near the end of the period, about 5 minutes left, Panarin's had a couple of chances, but Corpy stopped him every time. Rangers coming up the ice. It is a bad line change by Winberg and Nash. So now Nyquist and Jenner are late getting into the play. As the Rangers enter the zone, they take a shot, it goes wide, Fox jumps up on it, he sends it down, and as Fox is sending it down to Howden in the corner, that is when Nyquist and Jenner are jumping on the ice. They try and get back in the play. Howden sends it up top to D'Angelo. Everybody thinks D'Angelo's going to take the shot, but nope. He slides over to Panarin, who's fresh off the bench, one-times it past Corpy, and now the Rangers lead 3-1. Panarin scoring in his return to Nationwide Arena. Did anybody expect anything else? And I get booing Panarin when he scores, because he scored, that one I will accept. But booing him at other times, why are we as a fan base doing this? Can we please stop? When Bob comes back, please do not boo him. When Panarin comes back for the second time this year, do not boo him. He is not Jeff Carter. Panarin and Bob both gave 100%, Bob to a lesser extent, but they both made it clear at the beginning of the year, most likely we're not going to re-sign. But the entire year and in the playoffs, they still gave 100% and they tried their hardest every game. What more can you expect from them? They wanted to go somewhere else. That's the rising NHL player. It's not like they complained and didn't try hard enough or at all in Jeff Carter's case. They tried, they wanted to win, they won games, and they decided they didn't want to be in Columbus anymore. That's fine. Good for them. Don't be a crappy fan base and be bitter. You can be upset that they left, but just don't boo him. Boo him because he scored. Fine. But other situations, every time he touches the puck, really? He's touching the puck. He's not Jeff Carter. Stop it. You gave it all for you were there. Show some appreciation by just not booing him. Because you never know what situation is going to happen and where players decide where they want to go. A free agent could be coming up and they could be looking at a bunch of teams and Columbus could be one of those teams. And if they see, the fans are booing Panarin in his return to Nationwide Arena, he gave it his all for him while they're there, even though he made it clear that he wasn't going to stay with the team pretty much, and they still booed him. I wouldn't want to go play for one of those fans. If I happen to leave and get traded and stuff, I'm going to get booed back. Just be respectful, and you never know. Might lead to getting a different player down the road by being polite to Panarin and Bob. But we head to the third period with the Rangers up 3-1. Come out for the third period. Jackets, completely different team. Second period, they sucked. They were horrible. They didn't look good at all. First period and third period, I don't know why those Jackets can show up for 20 minutes, a period, for 3 periods. They would win a lot of hockey games. Unless they have Georgiev in net who stops everything. But about 3 minutes in, Jackets are in offensive zone. Dean Kukin and Seth Jones are playing past the point. Kukin gets over to Jones, and Jones goes, all right, I'm just going to take this to the net. Spins off Buchnevich and heads towards the net. Walks around another Rangers player, cuts in front of the net. He throws it past Georgiev. Jackets pull within 1. Seth Jones' 4th goal of the year. Number 3, Seth Jones scores at 3 minutes and 33 seconds of the third period. I just found that as a fun little stat for this game. But after that, the Rangers would go, hey, there's goal interference on this, and challenge it. And they showed it from a certain angle. And yes, Anderson did have a stick on Georgiev's pad, but Georgiev was already deep in his net before Anderson touched him. I'm like, I don't know why you're challenging that one. If Anderson's stick is on Georgiev's pad the entire time as Georgiev goes back into the net, I can see Anderson pushing him into the net. But Georgiev put himself in that position, and then Anderson put his stick on them, and it goes in the back of the net. Georgiev didn't freak out like he was touched or anything, which most goalies generally do. And so I think he knew, I put myself in a bad situation. That's on me. So after that, the Jackets apply pressure on the power play, can't score. After that, they keep applying pressure and pressure and pressure and pressure. He shot after shot after shot after shot and just could not beat Georgiev. And they end up losing 3-2. The shot total for the third period alone was 18 for the Columbus Blue Jackets and 2 for the Rangers. Third period was the Jackets, and Georgiev held them in it. During the third period, Torres was constantly changing up the Jackets' lines, trying to get something to work, and I'm like, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to win hockey games. Grand scheme of thing, perfect. You should do that all the time. Try and win every hockey game. This isn't the year. They need to accept this is a retooling year. Put the lines together. Do not touch them. Let them have chemistry throughout the year. And then next year, go rolling ahead. So until next time, when the Jackets play the Florida Panthers, click like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until then, I will see you later. Hopefully they can score on Bob.